Found Savanto, got his daddy issues out of the way. Now we're going up a mountain. To a bunch of really mean monks. Howdy, honey. What brings you here? Me, I was moseying around, minding my own business when I found myself smack dab in the middle of a gang of red-eyed monsters fixing to eat me up. If I hadn't been in it for a couple of kindly disciples coming to my rescue, I'd been itty-bitty bits. These fellas sure are strong and fast. You should have seen them all well on them vermites. Quick as they all get out. Guess all this training really does pay off. Angry lies home of society of monks who spend all their time training and being extra strong and clever. Oh, then why did you climb all the way into the mountain? You are a strange one, mister. They have one hell of a country. There's a tourist pamphlet? This is a really thick fucking pamphlet. Girl about town, Porto Valor, sorry. Start your day with a lazy morning, relaxing by the water, and enjoy a traditional breakfast and pancakes with coconut sauce and strong Valorian coffee. Then make your way to the beach, where you can sun yourself while enjoying a good book and smacking on a delicious tropical fruit. Snacking on tropical fruit. The sweet, juicy flavors of fresh Valorian produce simply can't be beat. Once the day starts to cool, make your way to the casino and try your luck at the tables until it's time for dinner. At the hotel's world-class restaurant, the chief special is out of this world. Finally, sit at the bar and beachside terrace, sipping a cocktail and losing yourself to the stunning saffron sunset of the bartender's asserting azure eyes. This person has way too much time on their hands. This is just of the many ways you to while away, you mean whittle away a day, and delectable Porto Valor. If it sounds like your idea of fun, then don't delay. Don't delay. Start planning your trip today. Ugh, cringe. There's a book called Don't Go Hungry. It's widely agreed that our angry laws, I call them angry laws, unique style of cooking grew out of the need to provide delicious nutrition for the monks to perform their grueling training while still adhering to a strict vegetarian diet. Good luck with that, since your muscles need protein and a shit ton of it. And carbs. Protein and carbs, very important for brain and muscle growth. Perhaps the temple's most famous dish is the legendary Bam Bam noodles, which are served only on special festivals. Claims that this is the most delicious food in all the world are certainly not unfounded. Well, it says vegetarian, not vegan, so vegetarians do sometimes eat cheese and milk. The meal is said to symbolize pride in one's achievements, and anyone capable of making the arduous mountain climb in order to taste them firsthand has every reason to be pleased with themselves. Pumpkin! Now here's a face I haven't seen before. Tell me, are you the Prince of Dundersill? Yeah. I thought as much. You remind me of my old friend. Your eyes are just like this. Like his. Oh, Granny's losing it. Granny's losing her marbles. But up there with the thickness. Here in the Temple of Angry Law, disciples undergo the most arduous training imaginable in order to draw out their latent spiritual power. Before the mountain path was barricaded by a Heladornian army, would-be heroes would come here from all over Edria in hope of learning a secret of our strength. What, to believe in yourself and never stop training? Well, you don't have to put it that way. Fuck. It's not hard. Never give up. Welcome to Angry Law. You are the luminary, you not? The one we have awaited all these years? His Holiness told you to come. How long would you have looked forward to this day? Pray, stay and talk a while before you proceed to High Hall. Everyone's eager to meet you at last. Yeah, I know. It's the second coming of Jesus, so people are like, oh my god! Foaming out the mouth. It's like, come on. Looks like he gave up being a soldier. He's like, I found a nice lady, and I'm just gonna stay here and... Wow. Whether one emerges from battle in triumph or defeat depends on one's skill with the sword or one's magical might, but upon one's will to win. No matter how powerful an opponent, in other words, brains over bronze, one must clear one's mind of all doubt and devote oneself entirely to overcoming the challenge they present. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh. This is the first teachings of Angry Law. We disciples train day after day to master the mindset. I mean, something I mastered when I was 6? Wow, how unique.
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
Cool and all, but where's the Puff Puff girl?
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct?
You don't have to.
Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Probably a shit ton, because even I don't know.
Why, everything, of course.
Oh, that helps.
We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundersill.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
They got wind I was born, and then they had to, you know, prepare everything.
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner?
It's the crest of my family.
It is the emblem of Dundersill. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Your young friend was born a prince of Dundersill. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang.
Pang. What a pang in my ass.
Sadly, that was not to be.
I don't know. This world is always fucked up with magical hoopla. Somehow this is gonna happen.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here.
Oh, goody. Nothing like being bald and celibate against my will.
What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grandmaster Pang did not return.
Oh no.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
I don't know about you, that seems like a way, since everyone here probably could have all chipped in with the magic and spell and helped.
Now that the master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
Oh, goody goody. Something just for me. There's a staircase.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
One second. There's always gotta be something up here. What are you hiding? What are you hiding from me?
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Anguilla strive for enlightenment.
Cool.
Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin.
Oh great, more of my past life bullshit.
Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple, and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization.
I.e., really?
But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of I.Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends.
Ain't they just called the brothers, the Von brothers have, where you just try to outdo another brother and it ends in stupid, dumbass decisions?
When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed.
Well, they got him
Before
a trade
setting
of all.
out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
He was lost to history, because he wasn't the important one.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
I thought you just opened the door. Why the hell? Hereby pledge to lay low the Dark One. Through its cost us our very lives. May this pact stand from now until eternity. You may want to rethink the pact. Cat's like, what the hell? Caramel corn. Throws a bag of caramel corn at me.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones.
Oh, field of discipline, huh? Oh, that's nice.
If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you.
Oh, okay. And you want me to do what?
I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes.
Oh, that's cool and all that. I don't know what you want to do here.
Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
I take it he was a perv even for a monk.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick.
Oh my god, my grandpa unlocked a new kink. He likes being spanked. I did not need to know about that by my grandfather.
During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times.
You know, I think he actually enjoyed it. That's why he did what he did.
The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
Unless he has the same kink.
A legendary achievement indeed.
Hendrik? Did you unlock this kink too?
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it.
I bet he was harder than the World Tree too at the end of his punishment.
Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds the banquet in my honor. The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening respite from their training and eat, drink, and dance till their early hours. Then morning comes. Then they get back to. It's like one day out of the year, they're like, finally, I can just let loose. And not to worry about my teacher beating me. I'm like eating popcorn when he's trying to tell me something
Awake
serious.
at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master were still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Right, if they just died when the World Tree fell, it means their souls did not pass because they had to go to the World Tree, which doesn't exist anymore. There's a book entitled The Sutra of Angry Law. The Master teaches that man is the world, and the world is man. To devote oneself to good deeds is to serve the world. To bring goodness in the world is to protect it. The Master teaches that though suffering we learn to ease, that through sadness we learn of joy. To love mankind and thereby the world. This is our duty. Man is the world, goodness serves the world, learn good things from bad, and thereby love the world. These are the wisdoms of Angry Law. Realm beyond the clouds, these are the precepts that which we live. There's a book called On the Nature of the Naughty Stick. Oh dear lord, it is my grandpa's dirty journal. The masters of Angrelau wield a mighty weapon whose name echoes throughout the ages. I speak not of the wave-cutter scimitar, nor the staff of torn clouds. No, I speak of the knotty stick. The origins of the legendary tool of instruction can be traced back to the very founding of Angrelau. It is said that the stick itself chose the very first Grand Master. What, a branch with a hand on it? Some believe that it was carved from the branch of Yggdrasil. Fuck me, why I had to be right? And that even a dragon could not break it, though it tried with all its might. No, Yggdrasil cannot be broken, period. Oh, wait, how did they make it into that shape if you can't break it? Of course, it is best known for its use of punishing young monks for lapses of focus. The pain it inflicts is rumored to be very severe, that acolytes fear the very sound have been spanked from their bodies. That one, you know how you hear a belt go tch and you tense? That kind of sound. That's when you know you just fucked up. That's it, you fucked up sound. Puff puff. Good morning, Luminary. Did you enjoy tonight's banquet? The Grandmaster is gone. There is little of we of Angrelau can offer part of our hospitality. Please feel free to rest here as long as you like. I do not want you to be the Puff Puff. I would have so many fucking questions. Like, Japan, what the fuck? What is wrong with you?
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
If there is, we can take care of it.
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed.
You guys are just weak. I mean, they haven't even lost their hair yet.
So, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
See, the bald ones are the strong ones. You sent a bunch of hairy kids. They are not strong enough yet. They have to Saitama stuff yet. They're not there.
I have trained all my life for a moment.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
Ain't I the fucking Illuminary, so shouldn't I be able to handle something so simple?
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need.
Yeah, I'm the fucking Luminary. I don't have a choice in the matter.
These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
Really?
We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Whether one emerges from battle in triumph or defeat depends not on one's sword, but okay. Perhaps our teachings might aid you in your battle to come. Would you like to experience our training yourself? This particular mission involves defeating a mighty monster using certain pep power. Will you accept the challenge? Good. You have the spirit of a true disciple. I sense that you have braved a battlefield countless times before, and performed the dance of death with many a foul fiend. For this trial, I would have you slay one of the boreal serpents that hunt the paths of the Mount Ping during the day, and hide themselves at night. They are fearsome foes indeed. And not only that, you must use pep power, blaze of glory, before failing the fiend. This skill vastly increases one's attack might at the expense of one's defense, and encourages one to eliminate all thoughts of defeat from one's mind and concentrate entirely on the offensive. I've already done that once. I mean, I grinded a little, but I'm only like one level apart from each character, so it doesn't matter. It's not such a big difference. Mysterious energy emerges from the seedling. It feels similar to the energy given from Joshua's robe, but nothing happens to when you touch it. It's an unsprouted tree? Get out of the way, plebs. Here, dinosaur don't. Now die! God, that was a waste of energy.
All is well that ends well.
Fly like a dragon to the sea, fly like a dragon. Find a sorcerer's ring, fly like a dragon. Where you're free, fly like a dragon. Hope you don't have to pee. crab? Really? You brought your porn with you?
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
He's not dead.
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Hendrik, you're just like my grandpa, aren't you?
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
Don't you dare scream. Are you going to say he dead and me going to take this porn? Really, from my grandfather? He ain't dead yet.
Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be...
My grandfather? Yes, and we just saw his nipples.
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
Ha! Yeah, right.
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. You might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
Yeah, he's doing it right now, Ding Dong.
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next.
Because of high altitude.
If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return.
And depends if you're luminary, yeah, it's guaranteed.
Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
And we have Grandpa Jerky over here. I have to bring him back. He looks like I do. The rabbit looks a lot thinner than he did last time you saw him. You can't have eaten anything in a long, long time. A copy of Ogle's Digest lays by his side. The blurred on the cover reads the blurb. Articles, pics, and erudite articles for today's discerning gentleman.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
Yeah, I'll get my Grandpa Jerky and come right back. Looks like I do.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
The version of, knocking your ass out. I am God, I am here for the soul. Oh, that ain't terrifying at all. Knock knock. the void. I wish I could avoid it, but... Hello, teacher.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
Wow, you're hot for as old as you are.
Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young.
Oh, I'm here to pick up my grandpa jerky and take him back.
This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
Nope.
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand.
Gee, thanks.
As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness.
Cool.
Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree.
Yeah, I figured.
But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void.
No, there's a door down the stairs here I could just use.
As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains.
That sounds like a lonely existence.
This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool.
Well, the Luminary's a fool then.
And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost.
Yeah, it's called human hope. Don't know why we even have it.
Some people just don't know when to give up.
When bright brand bone bores through heaven's door, the sun shall rise o'er darkened skies. The banished night will with holy light. Cool. Yo, Grandpa Jerky, let's go.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows.
Well, that's gonna be a little while, but still.
Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets.
So you know I'm his grandson, why play this whole bullshit charade?
You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Anguilla. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor.
I'm pretty sure that was his kink.
Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him?
Yeah, he's pepped up.
The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, He will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Don't threaten him with a good time. Now we just do this for 5 more episodes. So Grandpa unlocked the Kamehameha. That's a neat one.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
I wouldn't talk about his guts right now, because in the real world, he looks like a beef jerky stick.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Ugh. Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Hey, Gramps.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie?
No, I'm a ghost. Yes, it's me.
Och, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
I can go back, Gramps. Don't worry about it. My body's still fine.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
Getting your ass.
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine.
Not when I see your body looking like a beef jerky stick on the surface. You ain't fine. You're one heartbeat
Finer
away
than
from
ever,
dying.
in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
I need to learn
Stop
something.
right there! Where do you think you are going?
My grandpa wants me to leave, but I want to learn to move.
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun. Honored luminary, if you would like to follow me.
Ooh la la, sure. Puff puff.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power himself during his training with Ai Yi. our first Grand Master.
Aye.
And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Just give it to me. Give it to me. Give it
Well,
to me.
that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so.
Well, I mean, I'm a reincarnation of Erdwin, so I should know how to use it, my own spell.
The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before.
Cool.
Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials? I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
Okay. Come forth, blade of light. Slice my enemies into nothingness. Okay, that worked. And it's gone.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Come on,
You
Gramps.
better, Lord Robert. You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task.
What's wrong, Gramps? Afraid I'm gonna kick your ass?
And besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage.
Aw.
All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Yeah. He's pepped up.
Oh. Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
Ah, fuck. You gave him his prime energy back from in his prime years. Great,
That's
thanks.
the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Ah, shit.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
Oh, goody. I need to put Gramps in a nursing home. Come forth, my blade! I'm gonna have to heal after this. stronger. Did anyone teach you, Gramps, that shadow clones aren't as strong as the original copy? It just makes it equal. Uh-oh.
Try this for size.
Now, Gramps. My turn, Gramps. I don't go down that easy.
Freeze!
Ow. Fuck off, Shadow Gramps.
Feel bad about this.
You lost, Gramps.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself.
Well, exactly wasn't... Even in his prime, he wasn't that strong.
I must say, I doubted you had it in you.
Oh, gee, thanks.
But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
I bet you a lot of people proved you wrong.
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you.
So power of friendship compels me. Oh goody, I'm a fucking pony.
Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
Nah, you can just leave him there if you want.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
I grew a lot without you to begin with, Gramps.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
Hello, Mortigan.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine.
Oh, we combine it?
It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra-Slash wasn't either?
It's combining the two.
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
Have you not noticed we've resisted you since day one? Bad guys are all dumb as dirt.
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly! Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra-Slash!
Final flash. Spin me right round, baby, right round like
Yes,
a record baby.
the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
Call it solar flare. That would hurt him like really badly since that blade cuts between 4 dimensions, and the other attack literally does damage to your soul and sends you straight to the afterlife immediately. It's like, huh.
He is back with us.
Hey, Baldy. My
He
face!
is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Can you please remove your hands from my face? This is very wrong. Exhausted after the events of the void, Jimmy falls into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he sees the smiling face of Grandmaster Pang, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of Angry-La. Then morning comes. Solar flare. That's not what solar flare is supposed to look like. What's up?
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Maybe they're training. Boing, boing. Still don't have my luminary abilities back yet. When will I unlock my power within that can never be stolen? The luminary. Wow, Gramps, you pulling
Oh,
Ah,
the weight
hello
quick.
there, laddie. Better late than never, eh?
How did you become anorexic jerky to fatty so fast in one day? The fuck, Grandpa? Your metabolism's weird.
What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
No, something more wrong with your gut.
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
A day.
Oh,
I mean,
that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
Thanks.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
He has a little to apologize for, but also he needs a thing for himself.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
Whatever
Cool.
could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're probably just out there doing whatever the fuck they want.
So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets. So, let's get going.
Oh yeah, he has new abilities. Pearly Gates ability.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angri-La will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows.
I don't think you guys can do that very much for me right now.
We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Aye.
I gotta go do that quest. I mean, me and my Gramps could do it quickly if I just take a pep-up berry and give him one. Where's the warlock thing? Yep. Holy hell. Fuck. Gave my grandpa enhancements, that way he can do things a lot easier. Gee, Pip up, Pip. Where's the other ones? Pip up, Pips. Where are you? What? Why do I only have one? I only have one Peppa Pip. What the hell? Okay, if you want, I just... So I need to have Hendrik. I thought it was a pep up I could do by myself, but I can't.
Pull your socks up.
Come on. Why does it take so long to get a pep up with these guys?
Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta!
Damn.
Score one for the good guy.
That sucked. You guys took so long. Damn.
Not bad.
Now to go in and out of this tunnel here. Fight a serpent. Hopefully I go over, but since I used the pep berry, whatever the hell it was. Wait, that's right, I have more than one. I think I'm holding on to all of them. Maybe that's why I couldn't find it. or not? I thought I had more than one. Oh, that sucks.
Flame consume thee!
Blaze of glory. There we go. That's done. Now I have to head up here. I'll spend the night in the inn because I need to bring back all my magic and stuff. I took quite a pounding. Time to sleepy sleep, get all the healy heals. And I go up here to tell him I did it. My congratulations! I know you have passed the trial. The aura of triumph flows from your every chakra. You have seen the true power of the first teachings of Angela. Summon the same spirit in the battlefield, and none shall stand in your path. Now through this enlightenment, it is our reward. Is our own reward. Please allow me to add a small token of congratulations. May it serve you well in the battles to come. Not all has been successful as you are passing this trial. Many years ago, a disciple named Robert attempted it, but fled at the first sight of the serpent. Gramps. Some say that it was not fear that made him flee, but that he purposefully failed the trial in order to earn a Grandmaster's ire. Truly, he was a glutton for punishment. Kink. I pray that you do not develop similar proclivities. The training that our disciples undergo here may be harsh, but only by overcoming such trials can one hope to be enlightened. Rab's only levels 37? Ouch. Jeez, Gramps, that sucks. What was that monk saying about training? Do I like fight the monks or something and they have a trial fights? There's a save point up here for a reason. No running in the halls. Welcome, Luminary, the field of discipline. Here you can pit yourself against the wheel of Harma, and by doing battle with each and every powerful foe, learn to draw out every last ounce of your strength in battle. But there are two things you must keep in mind should you undertake this challenge. Firstly, consider the strength and the weaknesses of both your foes and your companions when choosing who to face the wheel. Secondly, do all that you can do to defeat your opponents with as few actions as possible. Remember, I will be counting the total number of actions taken by all members in your party. Should you best your foe efficiently enough, your efforts will be rewarded. But enough talk, please, Lumini. Select the first trial, so which the Wheel of Harmon's trials you wish to undertake. 2 battles, participants 3. Victory is the Emperor's new axe, Staff of Divine. 8 moves, huh? My guy's balanced, so it doesn't matter. Where'd you get this thing? Anywho, time to die. You've taken 3 actions thus far. The final challenge to the current trial awaits you. Give it all you got, Luminary. So they just put me up against really powerful monsters to fight. But Quad lets you do it quickly. Come on, Gramps, can you kill him in the next turn? It'll be 7 if you can. Damn, I'm gonna use a turn to heal. Oh, you shitting me? That fucked me up. I thought they'd be better at it.
You must protect yourself.
Oh, these guys are terrible at what they're doing. I thought these two could be easily, you know, take them all down, but apparently they can't. Wow, you guys are taking so many turns just to do a basic thing that Rob just keep him alive and, you know.
Pull your socks up. Flame consume thee!
Well, at least I get something for just the victory, because apparently the AI doesn't know how to do this in a small amount of time. Impressive work, Luminary. Successfully complete the first trial. The recognition of your and the Emperor's new axe. Cashier's axe. 26 actions. Jesus, guys, really? Took him 26 stupid fucking actions and something that should have not. Apparently, I have to make these guys stronger before coming back to this. How ridiculous. God damn. Sad. I feel bad for the sake that those two idiots couldn't dispatch them in under 3 turns. I gave them tons of turns, too. It only took me 3 to tear that dragon in half. But no, for some fucking reason, they take for God knows ever. Man, that's sad. Hendrik Gramps, why don't you even have the power to kill something so quickly, and yet I can fucking just ream the neck of a dragon in 3 turns. Just snap. Time to get on the boat. Fuck. I should have checked the stores first. No, I don't have any money on me. Shit, I forgot. Never mind, I guess I'll get on the boat and go to Zerowalk. I need to go there for some side mission. My god, where are the red eyes when you need them? The island's all patched up, Give. Shall we weather the storm we can through at her now? Would you climb aboard and set sail? Let's go. I swear. Cor, you don't know how much I've been looking forward to welcoming you back to your mates on board again, eh? Just listen to me getting all emotional. By the way, have you heard the rumors about what been going around about the inn in Zerdost? I was heading that way because of a side mission, but sure. The Warrior's Rest, they call it. It seems everyone who stays the night there ends up having the same dream. The same dream? The same dream, you say? Now that's interesting. I reckon we should go pay them in and revisit. After all, if it's not far off, we just on the coast to the east, if I recall. Come on, lads. Let's head over to Zardoz and see if you truth to this tale. Yeah, Gramps, let's go. Purple monsters now. Ow! No, wait, I got a thunder orb? Why won't you just give me some red fucking eyes? Wait, the mermaid thing is still active. Could I teleport down there? I'm gonna go to the rest first, you know. Just quick point and get what's going on down there, but... Next level, I have to give myself the strength to do for us.
Flame consume thee! Another day, another victim.
Me and the boys out in sea, just sailing it.
It's a wee bit stormy all of a sudden.
Sylvando, this ship of yours is not about to sink, is it?
Don't mention the S word! I'll have us out of this in just a jiffy!
I smell fresh flesh.
That voice, where is it coming from?
Oh god, it ain't him,
Tremble before the mighty Alizarin, faithful servant of the Lord of Shadows and ruler of the deep. You dare to enter my realm unbidden. Know that an insult to me is an insult to my lord and master. Prepare to pay with your lives.
Oh yeah, you're the ass who ate all the mermaids. I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
You're the one who'll be paying, you great big slimy so-and-so. Get a load of this! Are you having me on? I just blasted you with pearly gates and you barely even flinched.
The orb with which my lord and master entrusted me renders all your petty human enchantments null and void.
Then I just have to cut you with my sword then.
Now join me in the blackest depths of despair.
No!
What just happened? Why did I get flung off a ship again? Where the fuck am I now? I keep finding my team, and then they keep getting broken up. What the absolute fuck? And I'm in Mount Howl's Moving fucking Castle all of a sudden. Why am I in Howl's Moving Castle? Where did... What? 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 What is going on? I'm scared. Where am I? What's going on? What the fuck is all this bullshit? What is this Howl's Moving Castle? Aw, this is after he got saved, so his fire ain't in his heart anymore. Hello. Wasn't there a merman here before? Well, so it's you. Don't look so worried, this place is heaven. But it's certainly not hell either. Oh great, purgatory. Well, don't just stand there, grab yourself a rod, there's one over there. You know I need to go back. I can't stay here forever. Ah, what the fuck?
And what, might I ask, are you staring at? Is there something stuck to my face? All right. It is rather an imposing appearance, I agree. Why don't we try another?
Okay.
No. Still no good. Well, if at first you don't succeed...
Not settling on a particular form, hmm? That rather makes me think you might not know who I am.
No idea.
In your world, I am known as the Seer.
Okay, I don't think we met.
I take on different appearances for different people, you see. By which I mean to say that I look different depending on who is doing the looking.
That must be great for a kink.
But enough about me. How's the fishing? Caught anything? No, I didn't think so. You're not ready yet, you see. When the time comes, you will know it.
Okay.
When the fish finally takes the bait, you must be ready to reel it in. But until then, you have no choice but to wait. patiently. That is just the way of life. You know, I have the strangest feeling I've met one of your companions. Eric, was it?
Yeah?
Well, no matter. We are not here to discuss him. Come, let us go inside. We can save the fishing for another day.
Wait, you know where Eric is? Please let me know where Eric is. I need to find my boy. And you told Eric to find me, so tell me where to find Eric. Bitch, you hearing me? Where is Eric? And Veronica and Serena.
Take a seat. Make yourself at home.
Wait, did Eric have a near-death crisis like this too?
Now, the fact that you're here makes me wonder if you might have taken a bit of a wrong turn somewhere. Hold still for just a moment. Ah, so that's it. Worried we've lost the power of the luminary, are we?
Yeah. Sort of, yes and no. I know it's inside me, but dormant now.
Well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. But there is one thing I can say. You may think that your power has been taken from you by the Lord of Shadows, but power cannot be taken, no more than it can be touched or tasted. Especially not the power of the luminary. Still no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I know.
Huh? Well, no matter. I think that's enough for now.
I know I still have the power of the luminary. The only problem is I can't access it right now because he took away the key. It's dormant again. Gotta wait for that to manifest itself.
Let me leave you with this thought. When the time comes, you will know. You will feel the tug on the line, and you will know. As in fishing, so in life. Oh, that's right. You're drowning, aren't you? That won't do at all. Well, don't fret. A certain sacred tree tells me it's not your time just yet.
Yeah, no, the tree's not dead either. I mean, the root system goes through the whole planet.
Right. We'd better get you woken up, hadn't we? You are the luminary, after all.
Plot armor.
You have rather an important task to be getting on with.
You can't really die when you have plot armor of the universe on your side. Send me back.
Go. Save the world.
I'm planning on it. If I best I can, but I'm not exactly good at it. Oh, that flick hurt a lot. Knocked my ass out clean.
Darling, you're alive! Oh, thank goodness.
Why did it have to be you? Why couldn't it have been Eric of all of them? Oh yeah, that's right, he's not here. Fuck. Hey, Gramps,
When you
I
took
died.
that tumble into the sea back there, we all thought you were done for, laddie.
Really? I'm literally a protected species on this planet.
Oh, it was terrible. We tried to fish you out, but you slipped beneath the waves before we could get to you. But then, well, it was nothing short of a miracle. There was a bright light, and suddenly, there you were, floating up from the seabed.
Yeah, it's called being protected by plot armor so thick that even a gun couldn't shoot through it.
Somehow we managed to pull you out of the water, give that big slimy so-and-so the slip, and get here to safety. I still don't know quite how we did it.
What's the matter, honey? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I want to find Eric and I can't find Eric.
You're kidding. You were fishing and you met a person called the Seer and they turned into a dog?
Yes, and you were there, and so was Toto and the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, you don't believe me.
Oh, come on, silly Billy. You were just dreaming, that's all. You were out for a long time.
Wait, which one of you gave me CPR?
You have been through quite an ordeal. You need rest. As do we all. Come.
Whoop.
Sylph and Hendrik make a cute couple. But I need to find Eric.
Put courage in your heart and lightning in your hand.
Okay, that's vague.
There'll be time enough for staring out to sea tomorrow, laddie. Come on, let's get you to bed.
Wait, you didn't see the light forming on the water that said a message? Really? I hate being the hero. The party bed down in a cabin in the seashore and is much needed rest. Well, since we're in Zardowas, let's clean up whatever's problem here. We literally have nothing. Well, I met Rab and Jade and the arena area. That's up ahead, so maybe one of my teammates is there now. No purple circles, huh? Wait, do you have anything new for sale? Hey, what about the one door that was locked? Is it unlocked now? How have you guys not getting the wheat out of this field yet? Can I break the seal here? Huh. Hold on a minute there, laddie. Have you forgotten how the Dave told us? He was talking about the Warrior's Rest, remember? The inn south of here, where everyone keeps having the same dream. If you ask me, we should pay the place we visit. Oh. I wanted to go to Octagonia. Welcome to the Warrior's Rest. I suppose you come because you heard the rumors? Well, this is the place. Everyone who stays here exactly the same dream. I shan't tell you what the kind of dream it was, though. If you want to know, you should spend the night. Okay. And the night it is.
Such pain. Such despair.
That's Thunderstorm armor.
I am helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret. If only I could go back, I would gladly accept eternal damnation just to go back to that day.
Please, hear my plea.
Mother?
You must free this restless knight from his prison of despair.
Okay. Is that Dad? Did Dad get trapped? Oh god. Well, it explains why the one soul went to Yggdrasil, but no one else, not the other.
So we all had the same dream, eh? Just like people have been saying. The poor knight bemoaning his fate, asking to go back.
Oh, it was tragic. He looked so desperate. I wish there was something we could do to help, but we don't know who he is, or even where he is.
I think I do. It was in one place.
Maybe not. But that was Dracilian armor he was wearing. There's no doubt about that. What do you say, laddie? Shall we go and see what's become of Dundrasil now that this blasted darkness has engulfed the world?
Yeah, sure. Is that my father's soul trapped in eternal damnation? How pleasant. Hey, you ever heard of Octagonia, the city north of here? People are saying it turned into some kind of earthly paradise. I know a few people went there, and I've not seen any of them since, which must mean there's nothing really special, right? I mean, if people go there and refuse to leave, it's gotta be amazing. I can't wait to go myself. Dumbass. Gonna just jump in a well. Do I need something special to unlock that door? Why is these all gold? Why are they gold snails? Ow!
Yeah.
We did it, darlings!
I break this seal now that I saw the dream. Like, what is causing this seal to stay? Ah, still nothing. That man's always standing there. It's kind of hilarious. He'd rather not go home. He'd rather say, he's like, I'd just rather stand in the open than go to that home to that crazy bitch. Oh, can we go a different direction now? I didn't know that. I thought that was still blocked off. Because it was blocked off last time. Huh. Yoink. Of course I missed that. I could be smooth about it, run by, grab, and keep going, but nope. My dumbass slips off the side of off the rocks and it's like, wee! Thud. Oh yeah, I should probably do this while I'm running around. Like, subscribe, blah blah YouTube bullshit. Donate to a charity or fundraiser you can trust. Put the charity or fundraiser in the comment section down below if you want others to find it and donate to it too. That sort of thing. Oh, Thunder still got worse somehow? Can that's happened? I don't know. I should go to the campsite to unlock the So yeah, I did that part. Now I don't have to do it later. If I remember if I did it at all. What the fuck are these things? That is a buff-ass dragon. Where did that just happen? Eek, who's that? Please don't hurt me. I'm not a bad slime slurp. Yeah. Down I go. How do you make something in worse ruins than this? How do you make ruins even worse than they were before? Nope, still taken. Thing they never found my father's body, so.
Crivens. This place was in ruins the last time we came. But this is something else. Ah, it fair breaks my heart. Where was I? Ah, yes. It should be around here somewhere. Would you boys do me a favor and shift this little lot?
Well, don't just stand there, darling. If I'm getting my hands dirty, you are too.
Yeah.
Where does this stairway lead, Lord Robert?
To an underground passage that runs beneath the castle. It was meant to allow the royal family to flee should Dundrasil ever come under attack. Right. Let's get in there and see if we can find some clues to the identity of our restless knight, shall we?
Okie dokie. That place is forever locked. Oh goody, more sewer systems. Some rats.
Such pain. Such despair.
What's up, Pops?
How dare you? How dare you return here? Begone, servants of evil! You took everything. You destroyed everything. You monsters! I will never forgive you!
I'm keen to have a wee chat with our friend here, but something tells me he's got other things in mind.
Yeah, Dad's a little upset.
need a little... Oh! Pull your socks up.
Ability. One of the most powerful moves. Sorry, Pops, but I gotta put you down. You gone rabid.
Let the blackness consume you!
Ha! Ha!
This should end my combat. Or you're just really weak. Thanks, Hendrik. Needed to put Pops down.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
No level 40. That's it. I mastered the greatsword. You can rest, Dad. I'm gonna take care of all this.
Such pain. You took my beloved Eleanor. You took my boy. I will never forgive you.
I want to give him a hug. And say, your boy's right here.
Eleanor. But that's the old queen's name, which would make you...
Erwin, last king of Dundrasil. Just as I thought.
I'll figure that out.
A great man. And a fine warrior too, as you've just witnessed. And, most importantly of all, your father. I'm sorry the two of you had to meet like this.
No, it's fine. I've seen worse.
What happened to you, Erwin? Come on, laddie. Look at me.
Mother's soul was the only one that wasn't, you know.
What in the...
At last you have come. Long have I waited for a kindly soul to free my restless night from his misery.
Hey, Mom.
The voice from the dream.
You are correct, of course. Before you kneels Erwin, King of Dundrasil. All those long years ago, on that darkest of days, he fought to the last. The light of justice sustained him, and he refused to yield to the darkness. But with time, that light has waned, and all that remains is the tortured soul you see before you. Lost between light and dark, life and death. I beg of you, help him Free him from his nightmare. Shine the light of hope into the darkness of his despair.
The voice. It's gone again. Who is she?
My mother, you ding-dong.
That'll have to wait. Erwin here needs our help. But what are we supposed to do to help him?
I know. Such pain, such despair. You took my Eleanor. My Jeremy, you destroyed everything. I will never forgive you. King Gordon. As he steps forward, Jeremy is suddenly transfixed by the void inside his father.
Do I smell fresh meat? It's been a while. Years, in fact. Well then, I need to make you nice and miserable before I devour your tender torment. Watch and despair.
Believe me, I've seen worse. Your little dream phases won't do anything.
Pain. Such anguish. I am helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret.
Not for long, you're not. You picked a bad fight, Mr. Kitty. Time to smack a cat around. Oh, time travel. God damn it. Or memory travel. I don't know what this is.
Of course. We've been waiting a long time.
King Erwin, it is a great honor to be invited to celebrate this most special of days with you.
The birth of your son and heir is a source of great joy and happiness to us all. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
Thank you. Thank you. Aye, this is a momentous day for Dundrasil. I am truly humbled to be lucky enough to celebrate it with you all. My dear Sultan, King Gustav, allow me to welcome you both to Dundrasil. You honor us with your presence.
The honor is all ours, King Erwin. Truly, it has been far too long. 1,000 thanks for preparing such lavish festivities. Though, of course, we are not here merely to celebrate. Today's colloquy of kings shall determine the fate of Erdrea for generations to come. I, for one, mean to see that my people's interests are well represented. You will forgive me if I grow a little passionate at times.
It is the first indeed, but the reason itself is a momentous one, of course. The birth of an heir to the title of luminary is an event of unparalleled significance.
He must have died.
Indeed it is. Thank you once again for agreeing to meet so readily.
Why. He's the king of Sniffelheim. Cape says so.
Now, I have some final preparations to make before we convene the colloquy. I will come and fetch you when we're ready to begin. Guards, I don't suppose any of you have seen King Carnelian?
Yes, sire. King Carnelian is walking the grounds with Lord Robert, sire.
There's There's no need to be so impatient. We'll get to see the baby just as soon as Colo guy of the Kings is done. I think they might be getting started with any minute now. Actually, I saw King Erwin head into the courtyard with the King of Camellia. Huh. Interesting. Okay. This is one hell of a deep... Wait a minute. Why can I mess with things in a dreamlike state?
King Carnelian, Lord Robert, I will be convening the colloquy shortly, if you'd like to make ready.
Lord Robert informs me that the boy bears the mark. That he is the luminary reborn.
That's right, aye. I've decided to present him to you all at the colloquy. The sight of so many people gathered to celebrate his birth has brought home to me how important he is. How much hope the light he brings represents...
Save it for the meeting, Erwin.
Don't take it to heart, laddie. The fate of all Erdrea hangs on the luminary now. Not everyone's going to be happy about that. Right, it's nearly time. Why don't you go and fetch the wee one from Eleanor's chambers?
Okay. This is awkward. My luminary power is a little strong on this one. The fact I can even interact with this world is insane. I literally was just born, but here I am as an adult running about in a realm that's long gone. What the hell? They don't see me though, but I can interact with this world. I'm a spooky ghost who can take some, apparently. The door won't budge. I think that goes outside the castle. And I don't think my luminary abilities is strong enough to push beyond those boundaries yet. This is sort of time traveling. Why can the luminary pull bullshit like this out of my ass? Oh, there's a save point. I do feel honored to have been asked to say a few words when Prince Jeremy is presented in his future subjects, but when I look at all of these people, I can't help but feel nervous. Do I look like someone else to everybody? It's probably best if I don't think about it too much and just focus on my ordinary firstly duties. What the fuck is going on? What is my power of the luminary that lets me time travel like this? How many times do I have to tell ye big oaf? Queen Eleanor's chambers are through the door on the left. Hurry up and get before King Erwin gets here. I'm sorry, I'm new here. It's on the left. I want to go on the right. There's a book here. Looks like an ordinary old diary of Rabs. Ever since the day I seed the throne of Irwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dundrasil the greatest kingdom he can possibly be. He was never raised as royalty, and I must admit I shared some of my subjects' doubts about whether or not he is truly suited for the role at first, but now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united behind him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of a husband indeed, which means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. Okay. Huh. That's supposed to be me?
Aw, he's so tiny. Can I touch him, Lady Eleanor? I promise I'll be careful.
I think he likes you, Jade. He wants to play. He's a very special boy, you know. They call him the Luminary. People have all sorts of hopes for him.
Yeah, a lot of pressure for a newborn.
But I just hope he grows up to be like his father. That he can help people to overcome their problems. Just as Erwin does.
I hope he grows up to be nice and kind like you, Lady Eleanor.
And the trouble starts.
King Erwin!
The colloquy's about to start, Eleanor. Will you hand me the wee one?
I'm an ugly baby.
All right, wee man. Let's go and talk to some scary old men, shall we? Don't worry. Daddy'll look after you.
Oh, Erwin. You don't need to hold on to him so tight, you know. Let the poor boy breathe.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get tons of fresh air pretty soon.
Would you look at it thundering away out there? And on such a special day, too. It's making me feel uneasy.
Come on now, Eleanor. There's nothing to worry about. We'll keep you safe no matter what, won't we, wee man?
Expect me to do what?
And what about me,
Hey, you don't need me to protect you, Jade. You've got King Carnelian. Your dad's a force to be reckoned with, and no mistake. Right. We better get this meeting started. I'll see you later, Eleanor.
Huh. Somehow I
Good
exist
luck.
and don't exist?
Both of you.
What are the rules to this world? What are the rules to what I can do? I have no idea what's going on. The book called The Book of Edwin. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings, World Tree's Gifts, first of many, behold, bright blessing luminary. Thy light both a shadow cast, though lo, the dark one, bleak, black, vast. Chapter 2, Song of Prayer, World Tree's foot, a plea of prayer, ringeth through the mountain air. Babe is born, trees will revealed, Serenica luminary's shield. the book is filled with many more such important sounding poems. Oh boy.
This child, he is the one?
He bears the mark. There's no mistaking it. Dark One riseth, tree descendeth, luminary, man defendeth. Light's mark shineth, hand extendeth. With his coming, black night endeth.
The final poem in the Book of Erdwin.
The legends tell us that the Dark One was defeated by the Luminary in the Age of Heroes, bringing eternal peace to the world.
Well, that was full of shit, because I don't see it being eternal if he came back.
But, as I'm sure you haven't failed to notice, monsters walk the land once more. The peace of Erdrea is under threat.
The kingdom of Svardsrust has already fallen at the wicked creature's hands, and King Arnut with it. He will be sorely missed.
And now a child has been born who bears the mark, which brings us to a...
That shit's about to hit the fan.
You speak of the Dark One, of monsters running wild, of the peace of centuries crumbling. But surely the birth of the child signals an end to our woes.
Well, yeah, because it's been building up, someone has to end it again.
Now that the Luminary is among us, the balance can be restored, the peace can be maintained. All is well, is it not?
You believe that the presence of the Luminary will ensure that peace prevails. Can you be certain? Forgive me, Lord Robert, but the Book of Erdwin contains another poem concerning this matter, does it not?
It does. The very first poem. The prophecy. World tree's gift, first of many, bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo, the Dark One, bleak, black, vast.
What are the two of you implying? That the Luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One?
It's the other way around.
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, the stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world.
No, the darkness existed. The light shines. The Dark One is like, he's over here. It's like, oh shit.
Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the Luminary may well be what causes the Dark One to awaken.
Or you're gonna awaken anyways.
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles? That the Luminary isn't a force for good?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form, after all. You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's lantern of late. Ever since your child was born, in fact.
What are you trying to...
Oh,
Yeah, yelling around the baby.
star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdrea's destruction.
Yeah, and the luminary stops it.
King Gustav is right.
Ah, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out even the slightest hint of evil at its source, even when that source is painfully close to home.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill my own son. My own flesh and blood.
Or the Dark One was going to awaken, so the Luminary's born. Either way, they affect each other regardless, so killing one would just dooms you.
Something happened. Not long before the child was born. I'm sure some of you saw it. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil and set the sky aglow. For a moment, it seemed that night had become day. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from the mark on his hand. The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. He did not give rise to the darkness. He was sent to drive it out.
Not only that, why blame a baby for that? And anything that could be good or evil, depending on how you wield it or teach it.
Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. The light of the luminary is a gift. A gift that will cleanse the world.
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a whit less conviction, we would have had no choice but to remove the child from your care. The luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world. He must be protected at all costs.
But darkness and light are the same, two sides of the same coin. I guess you can cut the coin, but I wouldn't recommend it. That causes chaos.
I hope you will forgive us our little test, but we had to be sure how strongly you believed. Your face.
Yeah, give a father a heart attack. That's the best idea.
I am satisfied. Send him to Heliodor when he comes of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny. We must confer upon the luminary the power to lead us all.
Too bad that's not how it goes.
King Carnelian. Everyone. I don't know what to say.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is dealt with, and it ended just as I knew it would.
He had no idea.
Now the matter is settled. Our kingdoms are united in their purpose.
Okay. I'm just a glowing person over here. Don't mind me.
Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
You guys need to have your own free spirit. This is getting ridiculous.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the luminary to his adoring public.
Thank you, King
Holy
Carnelian.
shit, he's huge! Carmelian is fucking one massive ass tree of a man. Holy hell, 7 foot tall? Jesus.
My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now, the...
Your Majesty!
What is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monsters! Hundreds of monsters!
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here now.
Well, you should have seen it coming. Like, darkness is gonna let the light be born into the world that can stop them? Yeah, right.
Where is the luminary, Verbs? Give him to us.
They have come in force, but they shall not have the child.
Not if I can help
Lord
myself.
Robert and I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle. Now!
But King Carnelian, this is suicide!
You need not fret on my behalf. I am not in my dotage just yet.
Thank you. Both of you.
Mwahaha, foolish worms. You'll die trying to protect your precious luminary. The monsters doesn't seem to be aware of my presence. Yeah, sure. I'm changing history. Be gone. Pathetically weak. They're probably like, what the fuck? They just keep coming. Wave after wave of them. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold them off. I just hope Erwin made it out to the throne room. When luminaries fuck with time and space. They were like, what the fuck is happening? These things are just up and dying.
Oh, King Erwin, there you are. We were so worried.
You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens. When we saw the monsters coming, we feared the worst for you both.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. Come on. No matter what happens, I will get you out of here. I promise. Let's go.
I'll have to save myself. Here we go. You guys are not that strong, actually. Eating fatty foods is not good for you, dude.
should be able to get out through here.
I feel his presence. I sense him. I smell him. The luminary. Give him to me. There can be no escape.
Just you try and take him. If they've made it this far around the castle, they must have the place surrounded.
You need to stay away from stingrays.
We'll have to use the tunnels. This way.
Gone, you stupid little worms. You don't even have to give me XP. Pathetic monsters. You can barely hurt me. I'm altering whatever the fuck realm I'm in right now. The past is also a memory. I don't understand what's going on here. How this is working. How I'm interfering with the world like this. Really? Everyone just can... I sense something. Okay, apparently the priest can feel my presence. I am the Holy Spirit, let me inside you. Woo. God damn. Okay, let's get going. Got to save my daddy. Whee! Surprised I'm doing just fine. Really? Anyone in here? First Zardoz, now Dundersill. None of you human strongholds are safe from obliteration of our hands. You're a pathetic skeleton. Just be gone, you little fuck. No good, the monsters are storming the gates, there's no way out of here. Well there's a will, there's a way.
I think this was the one.
Always secret passages.
Quickly, in we go, before the monsters find us.
This is where me and Gramps came down. Okay. Nothing's changed here. Am I just trying to pull out the demon that's inside of him, eating away at him?
Time to make a break for it. I'll deal with him. Get out of here. Quickly.
But Erwin...
Don't worry, they're not stingrays. They'll be fine.
Run! and don't look back. All right, you despicable creatures. Do your worst. You won't get past me!
And they didn't. Hey, Pops. Here, let me take care of these assholes. Power of the Illuminary compels thee. The lights shall strike you down. It's like, wait, what's happening here? The earth will split you open. Jesus.
It's not over yet.
Looked like it was over.
And stay down. Right. Time to get after Eleanor.
Don't trust it.
Over here, Your Majesty.
Don't do it, dumbass. Oh, you fell for it, didn't you? Coming, Pops. Or should I save myself? Like, Jade barely made it out alive. No, won't budge. What's up, Pops?
King Carnelian? What in the... Who are you? What do you think you're doing?
So this one got taken over as a soft puppet.
Your Majesty!
Erwin, is that you? What happened? Is everyone safe?
You're all right. Thank goodness.
Nope, he's a meat puppet now.
Jade's with Eleanor and the wee one, Your Majesty. They made it safely out of the castle.
I see. Good. Very good. I shall send my forces after them right away.
Your Majesty, what do you...
Where'd he hit that?
The bloodline of the Luminary ends here. Today.
King Carnelian? Your Majesty? Sire. Forgive me. I was unable to find you. I thank the heavens that you are unhurt. King Erwin, what has happened here?
He was stung by a stingray. What do you think happened?
I had no choice. He came at me in a frenzy. Queen Eleanor has absconded with the Luminary. And with my daughter.
Surely not. Whatever would possess them to commit such acts?
Oh,
the birth of the child has put them both under great pressure. It has also caused the coming of the monsters, the loss of countless lives.
Hendrik, you're so stupid you fall for this so easily.
Perhaps the coming of the Luminary does bring darkness in its wake. After all, without him, this tragedy would never have come to pass. Yes, I see now. He is not our savior. He is the harbinger of the night to come. The child of evil. The dark spawn. He must be found and dealt with. The peace of Erdrea must not be permitted to collapse. Find him. Leave no stone unturned.
Sire.
Really?
No. He is no harbinger of darkness. He is the luminary. The savior.
Couldn't have said that a little sooner?
Someone, please. King Carnelian must be stopped, or the world will be plunged into darkness. Eleanor, please, forgive me. I was too weak.
Yeah, I mean, fighting those little bit of monsters wouldn't save everybody. The thing still happened. Hey, big kitty. You mind stepping away from my dad's soul? Stop eating him?
I am the Gloomnivore. I devour despair.
Well, too bad for you, I don't have any.
And this one's misery is just exquisite. His kingdom ruined, his family gone, betrayed, dying alone.
Well, it's time for you to go on a diet. A permanent one.
Which is why I've been drawing out his torture for all these years. One must savor such succulent suffering. But even the most fabulous feasts must come to an end. It is time to move on to the next course. How does your despair compare, I wonder? Hold still while I sample its delights.
Well, you're gonna find none of it. I don't have any despair. I'm the fucking Illuminary.
Give yourself to misery. Let anguish consume you.
But that little thing? Me
This
losing my
is
power?
your most painful memory. The darkest, tenderest recess of your soul.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. I did fuck up, but you can always fix what you fuck up.
Yes. Your powers were stolen and used to give birth to a monster.
No, it wasn't. Where my power comes from within.
You could not protect your friends. You could not save the world. What kind of hero are you? Pathetic.
Who says I need to be a hero to save the world?
Wallow in it. Marinate yourself in misery. Yes. My mouth begins to water.
And I'll put my blade in it. My power is within me. Can't be stolen or taken. You just took the key.
Can you hear me? Please, you must listen. There is a light inside you that can never be extinguished. It is waiting, biding its time. But it is there, and when it shines forth, it will illuminate the world. Now is that time. You are the luminary. You must conquer the darkness. You must shine.
I am a god.
This light is...
Down, kitty.
What's happening?
You're back with us, laddie. Are you all right?
Better than ever, Gramps. By the way, we have one thing to deal with pop out of this. So...
This light... disgusting. It blinds me. It fills my mouth. It...
Nuts!
This is the beast responsible for King Erwin's suffering. We must defeat it and lift His Majesty's curse.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
You dare disturb me while I prepare to sample the next delicious morsel of misery. No matter. Your screams of agony will surely whet my appetite.
Hope you're hungry for a pound cake.
Ha! Ha!
The power of the luminary compels thee.
Mighty night!
That barely even hurt.
Do not give in!
What part of die, kitty, you do not understand? Holy shit, it's really hard now. Fall.
Pull your socks up.
This bite does a lot of damage. But I do way more damage than you. Well, Mondo died. Yeah, please bring him back to life, Gramps. That poor bastard went down like a fucking sack of potatoes. Okay, apparently, yeah, he's just deader than dead. Gramps, your magic sucks if you can't bring back someone to the dead. Die, kitty. I can keep myself healed just fine. Of course he takes out Rab.
Here.
Down you go, Kitty.
Victory is ours. Diligence is its own reward.
The great Sylvando grows even greater.
I think he has something he can actually do. Or not. Well, shit. Then it works on his shield. That hurt.
Where am I?
The future. What's up, Pops?
Wait. Those eyes. I'd know them anywhere. Son, is it really you?
No. Yes, it's me, dipshit.
It was you who saved me, wasn't it?
Eh.
Erwin, you're back. You're back to your old self at last.
Time for you to cross over, old man. You've been long dead.
Our son has freed you. Despair no longer holds you captive. You are free to join me after all these years.
I am, my love. I am.
Can I keep the armor? I know I have a set, but is yours stronger? Thought you were supposed to be a butterfly, but okay.
My dear son, my darling boy, many hardships await you. Many trials lie ahead. But you must not stray from your path. You must not falter. Let the light of hope, the light inside you, be your guide. And remember, we will always watch over you. Farewell, my darling. I love you so much.
Okay, bye-bye now. I don't know you very well.
Goodbye, my little one. Goodbye, Erwin. I hope both of you find peace at last.
There's no way to get to Yggdrasil right now, so they're probably just in limbo.
Honey, your hand!
The mark. It's glowing again. Your powers, they're back!
The luminary is restored to us, and all thanks to his honored parents.
Yeah, okay. Jeremy has regained the power of Luminary. The Luminary section has been restored to the character builds. Well, if I have any points, I'm gonna just drown it in that. Wait, we mustn't tarry here for too long, laddie. We have place to be. Let's pull ourselves together and push on. It might be an idea to head north of Octagonia, you know. If it ain't anything like it used to be, there will be many people there. Someone's be bound to have something useful to tell us. Holy shit, this is huge. Wait a minute. Giga Crash. Slice through a group of enemies in a blazing of lightning. The fuck? Where'd that come from? Where did that fucking spell come from all of a sudden? Well, I guess I'll be ending it here because I need to go just save in start dinner. It's time for dinner. Yeah, I have to go cook it. Yeah. Whee! Here we go. Well, that's it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed. We got a lot done today. But yeah, that's it for me. And next time we'll do Octagonia, I guess, since it's on the way. Still, I need to find Eric and Jade. Though I have a weird... Jade probably be at Octagonia, because there's not many places left to look. But yeah. Okay, bye. Hope you enjoyed the stream.